Hey guys, SuperCoach God here, and today we are doing a James Sicily discussion and what do we do with him. So, firstly, 68% of you are not subscribed. So, if you're one of those 68%, please subscribe. Love you all, and let's get into it. So, firstly, I'm going to undo my trades and show you that I do have James Sicily and that I will be looking to move him on. Now, if I was in more based around leagues, I would probably be holding Sicily because Sicily is probably, if you hold him, he's the ticket to winning your league. But, however, if you are going for overall, I suggest you get rid of him. But first, it all depends about your situation. If you've got 5 trades left and, I don't know, 2 upgrades left, it's really a sideways and then 4 trades to get those 2 final upgrades, and you're going to have 0 trades by the end of it. So you probably wouldn't get rid of Sicily. If you have 6 trades, maybe you get rid of Sicily, but you got to make sure you have good cover as well. So it's a really hard decision. So today we're just going to be looking at who are the best James Sicily replacements. So we're going to go into for backline first. So if we just look at if we go okay, so in the backline we'll go into who people are getting in. So Jack Sinclair's one that is very heavily owned in the top 1-ish% of players, and I'd strongly recommend getting in Jack Sinclair in for James Sicily if you do not have him already. He's got a 102 average at 540k, 85 break even. He's probably going to average around the 100 to 105 mark for the rest of the year, but even so, it's going to add up to more than what Sicily's going to give you for the rest of the year, if that makes sense. Then we've got Elliot Yeo. Seems to be a lot of people are getting him in for James Sicily. Actually, we can have a look here. Lots of people are getting in Dawson. So Dawson's a good option if you do not have him already. Very heavily owned, but I think he is very good at 573k. And for James Sicily, I think that's a very good deal. They'll probably average the same out for the rest of the year, but James Sicily obviously plays 3 less games, so it's about 300 points more if you think about it that way. So I do like the Jordan Dawson pick for James Sicily. And Clayton Oliver's another one. We still don't officially know if he's playing yet. We can just have a look if he is definitely playing. He's not certain to return, so we don't know yet, but that they are hopeful that he comes back. So I wouldn't make that trade just yet. Just wait for the teams to come out. And yeah, so other players we can look at just in general. You got your Darcy Cameron's probably my favourite option, considering his price, and it will probably go around the 500 to 530, 540 mark, and probably average around 100 to 105 for the rest of the year, I would have thought. So I think Darcy Cameron's a great option, especially with his break even of 70. If you get to have about 100 this week, he's just going to keep going up in price. So I recommend getting him this week. So we also have, who else do we have? Lockie Neal. So Lockie Neal's actually a really good option as well. We've got that 98 break even. Just got coming off a 144 in really good form, playing St Kilda at Marvel. So he should play well there. I think Lockie Neal's a great option for him. Another one is Andrew Brayshaw. So Andrew Brayshaw, 594k. I'd prefer Neal over Brayshaw, but Brayshaw is still a good option. And Luke Ryan's another one in the back line, if they're just straight swapping in the back line. So he's 500k. I don't really like him. So if you think Freo are going to lose more games than they'll win in the second half of the season, he could be a good option. Because if we look at his stats, he plays very well in losses. Like most of these 100 plus scores are all in losses, and then and these are all wins, I'm pretty sure. So, and then a loss here. So, yeah, Luke Ryan could be a good option if they do lose more than they win. But yeah, Noah Anderson's another, so he's probably the one I'm looking at the most this week. He is 556k, probably going to hopefully average around the 105 to 110 mark. Can't be certain though, but he is another one that you can definitely go this week, because the issue is I already have a lot of these players and I just don't have enough for Laird. So that's also an issue. And I think Laird is very highly owned in the top 1%, and it's annoying that I don't have him, but I cannot get him, unfortunately, because I'm putting Darcy Cameron in a higher priority area than Laird. So yeah, another one is Tom Mitchell. So Tom Mitchell's getting a lot of traction as well for James Sicily, 555k. I don't think he is the ticket. I honestly don't think he'll keep up his average. I think he's got a 3 round of 120. I don't think he's keeping that up. He's got a 105.6 average. He's just had 2 really good games, and then these ones aren't great. So I don't know if you trust Tom Mitchell to average around the 120 mark. Well, if you think he'll average 110 for the rest of the year, then go for it. I just don't see it happening. Then we've got Stephen Canelio. So Stephen Canelio, 500k. I wouldn't go him this week. He's obviously got the bye. If you are good for the buys, you probably can get him in. Same with Tom Green as well. Errol Goulding's another. He's a good option this week, considering he's 530k. Really cheap, and he's got a 132 break even, so he might even drop a bit more. But if you're looking for a James Sicily replacement straight away, Errol is a good one. Jordan Ridley as well. So I don't love Jordan Ridley, to be honest. He ruined my year early on, but I think he could be a good option. It takes me a lot to say that, but yeah, I think he could be a good option. And then Caleb Sarong, he's got an injured foot, so I'd try to stay away from him for now. But yeah. Windhager, I probably wouldn't go him. I don't trust him much, and I think when Hunter Clark comes back, he loses a lot of that mid-time. And then Lloyd as well. So Lloyd I prefer Lloyd over Luke Ryan, even though he's got a lower average, but I think he'll average more for the rest of the year. Next, Sam Doherty. So Sam Doherty's around, he's 540k with a 122 break even, and yeah, he's looking the goods. But yeah, I'm not too sure on Sam Doherty. He's another one that ruined my season early on, but yeah, if you have the faith in Sam Doherty, there's no reason not to pick him. Sorry, he's got the bye as well, so you'd wait. I don't really want to you wouldn't get him in this week. And then Libba, so Libba's got the bye. I wish I could get him, but I have to try field 18 this week, and it's not going to happen if I get Libba. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, but anyway. I really want Libba and Laird, but it doesn't look like it is going to happen. The Bont, so he's coming off 170. You'd wait a week on that as well. He's 665k, which is extremely expensive, but he does have an 88 break even, so he's going to keep going up in price. Darcy Parish is coming back this week, so he could be an option. We're going to ignore all these buy players. And Tom Stewart as well could be a good option. So I think those are the main options. I probably prefer Darcy Cameron over everyone else. And then probably a Neil and a Sinclair if you're looking at all the lines. So we'll go over my trades. We're going Cincotta, Ford, and Sicily for Marriage. Marriage. Wait, let's sort this out. So Marriage, Anderson, and who is it? Sheasel back there, and Cameron. So that is my team for now. It could change by Thursday when I do my final trades video, but yeah, that is what it's looking like for now. So if we get all our stuff together, we can see that I'm projected around, if I just chuck the captain on Dunkley, I'm projected around the 1,800 mark. I think that's pretty good for this week, to be honest. I think a lot of people are struggling with fielding a whole team. But yeah, and I also know people that are fielding like 20 and 19. So yeah, we've just got on the 18 mark, and possibly Harry Sharp gets a game, but not sure yet. Anyway, everyone, thank you for watching, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, tell me who your favourite Sicily replacement is in the comments. Cheers.